I basically got the trick. I just needed to not open the chest. I actually want to keep that file. I can get rid of this. Hey Moo, it goes good. Yeah, new route plus I lost my old splits, but I mean there's really no point in trying. I mean I could like look at the video, but again, new route, so there's no real point in retrieving the old splits. I'm doing GDM now because it's an amazing category. And with Light Arrow GIM, it's like even better than it was before. And there's a ton of new time savers now. Yes, I got nervous watching several sets this weekend. Westball's PP and Mango Armada were both like super. I was both super nervous watching both of those. What makes DDM so amazing is that it's completely different from anything you'll see in normal OOT because all of the dungeons are redesigned. So that means that everything you do inside dungeons is going to be a lot different than normal OOT. And so you're going to see a lot of new tricks that, well, not necessarily new tricks, but a lot of old tricks used in new ways and some new tricks that you've never seen before. And also, this category is extremely low on cutscenes. Like, okay, so there's like 3 major cutscenes in this run, I guess. There's intro, beating Jabu, and Master Sword cutscene. And after those, there's like no major cutscenes for the rest of the run. So it's like almost 3 hours of straight gameplay. And so there's like tons of new gameplay and really interesting tricks and routing and stuff, and it's just all so good. Yeah, I'm gonna RBA Kajiro and then use light/fire arrows for hover boots. Yeah, that new stuff Skater found was pretty cool. I need to mess around with that tonight, because I actually messed around with the Bolero cutscene skip right before I started streaming. I don't think I'm going to do it in this run, because it hardly saves time, but I'll probably do it after messing around with it more. The mirror shield thing I'm a little skeptical about, but definitely want to mess around with that. The new Skulltula gold token glitch, so like basically if you press a cutscene item right before you grab a token, then it'll delay like giving you a text box for the token until you hit the ground. And in some places you can do that so that the Skulltula token is unloaded by the time you hit the ground. And if the Skulltula token is unloaded, then you get to move around freely. But as soon as the camera moves in some way that as soon as the camera moves in some way that makes the token appear on screen again, or where it would appear on screen, then it would freeze Link. And so if you clear the text box and then like move the camera in that direction, it'll actually soft lock. But if you keep the text box up, then you can like hookshot right as the screen freezes again. And then you can use that as a thing that will like activate hookshot jump. Yeah, Spirit Adult 1 is definitely something that should be considered now. I think. Pasher, you would probably do it after Water Temple and just keep Swordless. Or I guess after Nocturne. And that way you could do Swordless for Rosewind cutscene skip and would still have Rosewind. But it also means that your only weapon would be Hammer against both Iron Knuckles and Twinrova. I mean, it's not a huge time loss, but it is a little bit. Um, I definitely think it's promising. I don't think Spirit in one trip is ever happening unless we cut out the first trip. Alright, so in this category, we actually have to do Deku first because the slingshot is absolutely required for Jabu. There's no way around it. Um, in Master Quest, there's certain switches that only work with specific items like slingshot and hookshot. And like a lot of switches in normal OT, you can kind of use multiple things. Like eye switches can be used for, or you can use slingshot and bow for eye switches, stuff like that. But there's switches in Jabu that only react to slingshot, nothing else. So I have to get slingshot, and slingshot is at the top of Deku Tree now. This room. Thanks for the 5-month resub, Glitchymon. No, Andrew. There's some cutscenes you can super slide into and get like a forward super slide, and a lot that you can just soft lock on. As far as I remember, I don't think there's any other useful ones. Besides, like, being able to super slide through a cutscene and just move through it. And even those are rare. Alright, and now I have Slingshot, I'm just gonna leave. I do obviously need to finish Deku sometime later and get all the Skulltulas, but that will be done much, much later. As in, the end of the run. Spoilers. In our highlights, when I stop being lazy. Remind me when I end the stream today, and I'll highlight them. Thanks for the sub, Woo Guy 78. Crawling Metroid, they changed DDM from rejected to waitlisted. I don't know exactly what that means, but it gives me hope. I mean, I would have done this even if it was still rejected, because this category is kind of amazing. highlight them for me, if you can, sure. Hardest tricks in this run? There's nothing too hard. I would say probably not necessarily one of the hardest, but one of the scariest, I guess, is the GIM for light arrows, because there's no specific setup for it, and if you fail it, you lose a lot of time. And it's definitely something that is possible to fail. I'm pretty sure route-wise, about 10 minutes has been saved from the route that I used in my previous run. And so sub 3 should definitely be doable. DDM is Dungeon Dice Monsters, yes. Yeah, just Dungeon Skulltulas. The point of this category is basically... The reason it's specifically Dungeons and Dungeon Skulltulas is because the only differences in Master Quest are the dungeons. And so... But also, the dungeons are still really broken, so like, say, if you were to do an all dungeons run, it's still a lot of, you know, entering the dungeon and then glitching to the end. There are some differences, obviously. There's still... I mean, it's still different from normal OOT. But it is still kind of, you know, entering the dungeon and then glitching to the end. And you're not really seeing a whole lot of the differences in Master Quest because of that. And you don't really want to do 100% either, because in 100% you're still doing all of the overworld stuff, which is also not different from normal OOT. And so this is kind of the middle ground, where you're doing all the dungeons and all of the 100% stuff you would do in the dungeons. No. I have not done MQ 100% before. I have been considering it. I don't know if I want to do it for sure or not, though. I might. If I do it, I'll only do like a run or two, just out of curiosity. I am not the guy that does this 100% blindfolded, but I am the guy that does this 100% fast. Alright, so the reason, there's two things I want to do in Gerudo Fortress. Get bomb chews here, because bomb chews are amazing. And then I also want to get the odd mushroom at the top of Gerudo Fortress, because for some reason there is an odd mushroom in a chest as child. I didn't include Ice Cavern Heart Piece because it's not really that interesting to add anyway, and also it just kind of seems like it would make the definition kind of weird. So I just chose not to include it. Not a big deal. Yes, this category does require Ice Cavern and Bomb to the Well. We get the 3 gold Skulltulas from each of them, and the dungeon item, Lens of Truth and and Iron Boots. Oh, I forgot to equip Ocarina. So it's actually good to get Scarecrow's song because 2 reasons. One, for fire arrows, because I want to skip the water medallion cutscene. And also, I'm going to be getting hover boots kind of late. And there's one room in particular in Water Temple that's kind of slow without hover boots, and Scarecrow's song makes up for it pretty well. And Scarecrow's song also takes like very little time to get, so pretty good to get. I don't think I'm gonna go back to Hundo immediately after HEDQ. Probably sometime next year. I don't know if it's gonna be like early, maybe summer. I don't know, but not immediately after HEDQ. And so here, that is the switch I was talking about that only reacts to Slingshot. There's no way past the first room without Slingshot. And there's also a few other switches like that. The kind of gimmick thing in Master Quest Jabu is that there's cows everywhere. And a lot of them act as switches. And so by getting ISG here and going through this water jet, I can open this door from behind. That water jet is normally supposed to prevent you from entering this door this way, but I don't care. There's the first gold Skulltula inside that Song of Time block. All 3 of the child dungeons have puzzles that are... They basically have a lot of Song of Time blocks to try to force you to re-enter the dungeon later on. Like, after you would have gotten Song of Time. But, obviously, I have ways around that. I'd say the estimate is about 3 hours. I saved a lot of time from the previous route. And there's Skulltula number 1. Guttiger, the overworld stuff in general costs a lot less time than... sorry. Okay, so... Okay, the thing about 100% is a lot of the stuff that costs more time is generally in the dungeons rather than the overworld, and so the overworld stuff doesn't cost nearly as much time as the dungeon stuff. And also, in general, I'd say Master Quest dungeons probably do take longer than OOT dungeons. There are some exceptions. I think Jabu actually is faster than Master Quest. Actually, I'm not sure about in this category. It definitely is in all dungeons, though. But like Master Quest 100%, if I were to do Master Quest 100%, I'm pretty sure it would be a lot longer than normal Master Quest, or normal 100%. Because, I mean, I would estimate that Master Quest 100% would be like 4:45, maybe even longer. Come on. I also really want to get some good rupee drops from the likes, and I don't think I got them. $55 kind of sucks. I mean, it's doable, but it means I have to get the chain rupees later on when going to Hyrule Castle. So I actually do need to kill the tentacles. You sort of can skip them if I had a fairy, but it's just not, there's just no good way to route getting a fairy in this early in the route, so it's better to just kill the tentacles. Yes, Bottom of the Well, Ice Cavern, Gorilla Training Ground, and Trials all count for this category. I'm still bad at navigating the tentacle rooms. Gonna kill that guy for safety. There's a Skulltula hiding behind some rocks above there. Let me see if I can get some hearts from this guy. No? Okay. Well, there's a pretty good chance I'm gonna die. Actually, I can probably play it a little bit safe. I actually do want to die soon. I just will more likely die before I want to. But I guess I can play this safe. Where is that keys? I don't actually know where the keys is over there. Okay. That's actually bad. I don't want hearts over there. Whatever. Alright, kill me, please. Hey. Hey. Kill me. Dude, kill me! That took way longer than it should have. Triforce Heroes is not a game you necessarily need a route for. Now the individual levels might need to be routed. Or like not even routed, but just like find strats. That is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to grab the ledge. Whatever, it just makes this easier, I guess. But it's very, very slow. Shoutouts to the cow down there. Somehow that cow is surviving under the water. Wow. Okay, so I've never done that before. And I didn't realize the tentacles cause so much lag. And so the reason I failed that is because of lag. Those are my Johns. Are you serious? This time it didn't lag at all. Did I save when I died? Whatever. No, I do not like Triforce Heroes. Or at least I don't like it single player. But if I don't like it single player, that means if there's any fun in multiplayer, it's only because of playing with other people and not because of the game itself. So basically, no. I would have been much happier if Mingo won. But, I mean, Armada's like... I can't be upset at Armada winning, but it's just like... I want Mango to win. Or Music King, but... You know... I did like FSA a lot. That's true. I don't know, the thing about FSA is I just felt like it had better, I guess, level design and mechanics. Like, the mechanics in Triforce Heroes felt very... I don't know how to describe it. Like, I don't know. The mechanics just didn't feel right. Not that they didn't feel right, but they felt more unique with FSA. I mean, I guess, obviously the pose need to stay in Adult 2. If you're keeping the pose in Adult 2, you probably want to keep Fortress in Adult 2. And then there's Lake Hylia. There's really no reason to do Lake Hylia any earlier, so you might as well... That kind of fits in with pose as well. Unless you can fit Lake Hylia in a better time of day situation. Then maybe. I don't know. I don't really think that Triforce Heroes was necessarily well, actually, no. You know what? Yes, it was gimmicky. a lot of the totem stuff definitely felt gimmicky. Actually, okay, it felt gimmicky specifically with the bosses. In most of the actual like level design stuff, I think it was decent, but the bosses were so gimmicky. Find your SM64 cart. Sure. When am I supposed to time Jabu? Quite a while ago, actually. There was a Doge meme, Triforce Heroes. I didn't actually know about this until now. I'm kind of glad I didn't. And, that is not good. So that chest up there is the bomb chest. You get it a lot earlier in Master Quest. Well, actually, it's technically not earlier, but it's like earlier in a speedrun, I guess. Easier in a speedrun to get. MQ all dungeons is accepted into AGDQ. All dungeons and Dungeon Skulltulas is still waitlisted. I'm hoping that it will eventually get in. Yeah. So I really just want to get this one gold Skulltula and then get out of here. The rest of Dodongo's Cabinet is going to be a lot faster to do as adult. But I do want to get bombs pretty early, and this Skulltula is also pretty convenient to get while I'm here. So now I gotta get the bottle. And the Kaka route is kind of awkward when coming from Death Mountain. This is gonna be a little weird, and oh god, it's not even off to a bad start already. Please don't suck. Whatever. Yeah, this is GameCube, as Master Quest is a GameCube only game. That's bad. Now, which Skulltula or which... Okay, it was this one. Good. If it was any other Cucko, it would have been really bad, but this one is like the most convenient one for it to have been. Wait, they are all still in there, right? Yeah. No, you do not have to get the Skulltula rewards. Just all the Skulltulas in the dungeons. The HDQ games list is sort of up. If you go to the Games Done Quick website and go to all submissions, everything listed as progressing is the games list, but it's not really organized very well. And there's also a lot of duplicates still. I need rupees. Not forget. This is still waitlisted, but I want to run this regardless. So did anything happen with that Bob Ross countdown timer yet, or is it still going? MQAD did make it past second cuts, yeah. So something MQ is guaranteed for HDQ. It's just, as of right now, it's all dungeons, but it could change to this category. Every Monday they'll broadcast one season. Alright. Andrew, it basically acts like if you RBA Kajiro for a bomb bag. It's just you get the bomb bag upgrade. You don't actually have bombs in your inventory, but if you have bombs on C, like when you first become adult, you can use them. I use the HyperX Cloud. I didn't get bugs. How bad is that? Oh my god, this actually could be really bad. There's no bugs in Lost Woods as adult, is there? Pretty sure there's not. What am I gonna do? No, I can't get bugs in CAC. I'm not going to CAC. I'm going directly to Lost Woods. And I need RBA Kajiro. Uh... Are there bugs in Kokiri Forest? Audie, I don't think those were there as adult. I'm gonna check, but I'm pretty sure they're only there as child. Yeah, okay, I'm correct. Oh god. There's some in Goron City, but it's gonna take so long. I think that's my only option, though. Yeah, I have to. Alright, so this is gonna be extremely slow. Let me just make sure. Yeah. I'm so mad at that. Wait. Yeah. I wish I could Hess on GameCube. And I wouldn't have to do this. Well, I can, but I'm so bad at it. So. Oh my god, this is so bad. Grotto, I should have gone to the grotto. Well, okay, I have a backup plan for the future now. I have practice testing. I am getting better at it. But I just don't trust myself to do that many angle changes. Can I get some makeup bombs, please? No. So I RB'd Kajiro for a few different reasons. One, it gives me a bigger bomb bag. So later on in the run, I should hardly ever have to worry about bombs. Because I can actually hold the full 40 now. It also gives me a quiver. And the quiver is important because I'm actually going to be skipping the bow in this run. And so to skip the bow, there's 3 things I basically need to skip the bow. It's a quiver, something in the bow slot, and some other magic arrow. And the quiver is one of the 3. Oh. Oh, sorry, was my mic loud? Apparently, sometimes my mic occasionally gets, like, super loud for no reason. I do have a pop filter. Wow, my bomb count is so bad now. Right after I said I don't need to worry about bombs. Yeah, new route. Plus I lost my old splits anyway. Thank you, base bomb gods. Nice. The Skulltulas just add a lot more time to the dungeons. The dungeons go from, like, you know, entering the dungeon and then immediately going to the boss to actually having to go through the dungeon. Alright, now I gotta do a little bit more RBA. I need to RBA... Oh my god. Empty Bottle, Poe, and Odd Potion. Come on. So, dumping my bugs on Empty Bottle on C right will give me a bottle in my 3rd bottle slot. Gonna get the Poe. Catch the bugs, give me 29 bomb chews. Equip Odd Potion on C right, do Shield Swipe to catch the bugs again. That'll give me Song of Time and the 3 Spiritual Stones. Now the Spiritual Stones I don't really care about, but Song of Time is really important. Because, Master Quest uses a lot of Song of Time blocks for puzzles. And there's ways to skip them, but a lot of the ways you skip them are extremely dumb and like are either inconsistent or take a long time to do. And so it's better to just RBA Song of Time. Plus it's also good for going up to Poacher Saw anyway. Like an RBA Zelda's Lullaby as well. That's bad. That's really bad actually. So time of day is actually a worry in this route because my time of day needs to be very good when I get to Water Temple, because I need to get fire arrows after Water Temple, and I need to I'm gonna be doing Water Medallion cutscene skip, so time of day isn't gonna be reset for when I try to get fire arrows. And the time of day isn't exactly tight. I still have a fair amount of leniency, but I don't have too much leniency, and so I do need to be careful. Yeah, that's just normal shield swipe with the B button. Glitched Hundo, I will submit to a GDQ if the Deku Nut upgrade thing is ever solved. If it's not, I won't submit it though. And so, I did RBA with the Saw there. That gave me Zelda's Lullaby and a few warp songs. That's the last of the RBA I need to do. The time to actually go do more stuff than just pick up bugs. My health is actually really high. Maybe I should just go for the new cutscene skip that was just found. I mean, it's not hard, and I kind of learned it already. Getting Sun Song is very slow. Okay, I'll go for it, but if I fail it, I'm gonna be mad at all of you. The cutscene skip is technically faster, but only because you don't have to damage down. Alright. We'll see what happens. Two bomb super slides are just easier than one bomb super slides. You get more frames for them. Yeah. Alright, I'm not going for it again. At least I didn't enter the cutscene. Really? Okay, so the idea of the new trick is you like pull out your sword when you're using ISG like right on the edge there, and you can fall and void out during the cutscene with it. Yeah, at least I didn't fail the bad way. So I'm only sort of mad at you. Oh, and this bomb chest is super cool because I get 27 bombs because I RBA'd the bomb bag. So many bombs is so good. No, there was hardly any demand for a new Bolero cutscene skip. It saves a very minimal amount of time. It really doesn't change any categories or anything. It's just a neat little time saver. It might be Calcatine. It needs to be researched more and routed out and stuff, but there's a chance it could be. Skater found it. It would probably be useful for this category too, but I haven't messed around with it at all yet because it was like I literally saw it this morning, so and I wanted to do runs today. I'll probably mess around with it tonight though, and see if I can do anything with it. So I don't actually have hover boots yet, so I can't use the newer Minuet cutscene skip. I have to use the old death method. And so hover boots is actually gotten a bit later in this run than in most other categories. Because like usually in most categories you want to get hover boots like as soon as you become adult or even earlier sometimes. Because hover boots save so much time everywhere. But in Master Quest, hover boots actually are kind of inconvenient to get early because under normal circumstances they require both bow and Song of Time. Now in an older route, this was fixed by getting hover boots as child, because you could use slingshot as a bow replacement and the Song of Time block doesn't spawn when you're a child. But it turns out it's faster to just delay hover boots. Delay hover boots and get them as adult after I've gotten a Song of Time and a magic arrow. In this case I'm going to use fire/light arrows for it. It'll be after Water Temple. This also means I gotta do Ice Cavern without hover boots, which isn't too bad, but it means I have to not do one cool time saver. Yeah, my favorite subscriber is Shanzi. Aw. God, I hate getting on this iceberg. Thank you. Alright, so Ice Cavern is pretty interesting. Through most of the hallways, they have these boulders going through, which are supposed to be kind of annoying, but they're actually pretty simple to dodge. This one is kind of funny though. Look at this. You hit the load trigger for this room like right before the boulder hits you, and the boulder is an object in the previous room, so it gets unloaded right before you touch it. So that ice is just barely spread apart far enough so I can super slide through it. Get here without blue fire, but I am gonna need blue fire here. Nice. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, are you serious? I try to not kill that guy, but sometimes I just have to. I've got to dupe over Deku Nuts because I'm going to need 2 blue fires here. Or 3, I guess, but I'm going to get the other 2 later. After I get this gold Skulltula. So I have to be really careful with this guy. Because I have to side hop on this very small ledge. Oh wow, I didn't know you could kill it in the cutscene. I have to slide up on this very small ledge, and it's completely possible that I actually am like in midair and not actually on the ledge. And if I press blue fire when I'm there, then the game soft locks. And so I have to be careful to make sure I'm actually on the ledge and not like slightly off the ledge. And this room has 2 bomb pots, which is awesome. Nice. Now I've got to super slide back out of this room. This red ice, unfortunately, can't be super slid through. Or at least I haven't been able to do it. So there's these like white blocks here that are supposed to be turned on and off by a switch, but you can just clip inside and clip and grab the gold Skulltula from in there. You have to be careful though and not clip too far inside, because if you go to like the exact place where the Skulltula is, you actually get stuck and can't get out. Alright. Sort of okay Ice Cavern. Actually, no, the freezer room is kind of bad. Gonna save here just in case. And now I need to get Furrow's Wind. Because Furrow's Wind is incredibly useful in this category. Wow, I'm getting caught by every iceberg. Epic. Glitchymon, as soon as the Skulltula area comes back on screen, it'll freeze. And if you've already cleared the text, then it'll soft lock. Thanks for the 16-month resub, Blakest. Alright, so now it's time for Water Temple, which is probably one of the best dungeons in Master Quest. Super interesting. I did not study this game inside out, but I have been playing this game for so long, I have learned a lot about it. Hey, Lewis. Glitchymon, basically you have to shoot the hook shot like right as you're turning the camera towards the gold Skulltula token. So it's kinda dumb. Alright, so the first part of Water Temple is pretty standard, same as OT. I just have to lower the water and then go down there. Except I'm not gonna get a key there, I'm gonna get the long shot. MQ all dungeons did get into AGDQ. But this is still waitlisted. And so here is the long shot. And it's really cool that you get long shots so early in this run. Because also I need to save for safety because of the next trick. But long shot is really cool that you get it so early in this run. Because in most OT runs you like don't get to use it a whole lot. In this run you get to use it a ton. But what actually really sucks is that the chest to get the long shot is only triggered by the hook shot. Because if it wasn't, we probably would just get long shot without hook shot if it was just like a normal switch you could hit with your sword or something. So anyway, big trick coming up here. First I gotta do a weird shot. Come on. Why is my side roll wrong? There we go. So I got a weird shot past this gate and hit this switch. And this switch opens up a bunch of gates and raises some hookshot targets. That one over there in the corner is one very important hookshot target. Now I'm going to do swim on land, which is where you hold Z while swimming and then equip iron boots, and then you can swim onto land. And now that I'm swimming on land, I'm going to dive and pull out hookshot. And now I have 4 on my A button. So I'm kind of in this semi-swimming state. And are you serious? What? Okay, I've never gotten that soft lock before. No idea how that happened. I guess like if you're not moving while you get the pickup, then it crashes or soft locks. That's my only guess. I've never gotten that before though, and I practice this a lot. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, okay, good. I keep rolling too early. Well, yeah, but I said let's pretend I got this because I opened the chest, which is like hardly part of the trick. Okay, I actually need to stay underwater for a little bit to make the text appear because that'll mess up my setup for later on in the trick. Okay, now let's try this again. Alright, so this puts me in a state where I'm like sort of swimming, but not really. And so when I get an item pickup, normally when you get an item pickup while swimming, it delays getting it until you reach the surface of water. So the next time I get to the surface of water, I'm going to get that magic jar pickup, but I want to avoid getting to the surface. Oh god, this angle kind of sucks. This could be bad. So I want to avoid getting to the surface. So I need to swim out of bounds. And basically just never touch the surface of water. I need to load the next room. Okay. And I need to jump in the room in front of me without touching the surface. Okay. Now I need to get in front of the boss key chest, which is right behind this gate. And to get past this gate, I need to jump over here and clip through this ledge. And there's just this tiny patch of ground with no walls behind it, where I can hookshot back up here, go in front of the chest, and going in front of the chest there activates GIM. And now I'm going to get this glitched magic jar. It's going to ask me if I want to buy bombs, and now I have light arrows. And I should split. I guess I'll split on the door. Are you serious? Alright, so now with my new light arrows, I need to mess around with it a little bit. I have 0 arrows right now, and I'm not able to get any arrow pickups right now because I have nothing in my bow slot. And getting arrow pickups is triggered by having something in bow slot. Doesn't matter what item it is. So I duped over my light arrows there, and that actually puts a bottle over my bow slot. So now I have that fish in my bow slot, and that allows me to pick up arrow drops. So I pretty much have a fully functioning bow now, because I can get arrow drops, I can equip light arrows in order to use arrows, and I have the quiver to hold arrows. So now I have a nice little bow without actually getting the bow. And there I use Scarecrow Song because normally you need to use like fire arrows or something to get up here. Or Din's Fire, I don't even know. Or hover boots, but again, I'm delaying hover boots. So I use a weird shot there to skip battling some Stalfos. And here's my first arrow pickups. Grab this gold Skulltula up here. And now I'm going to warp out with Furrow's Wind. Well, isn't there some way up there without Scarecrow Song? I'm pretty sure that... Oh, you know what? You're probably right. Okay, yeah. Well, no, because I know there's torches in that room. Oh, fire arrows open the gate. Okay. Anyway, now there's another gold Skulltula I need to get over here, near where the boss key is, or like where the boss key is in normal OOT. You can also use Scarecrow Song to get up here, but it's pretty slow. And I can just jump. So now I need to do a weird shot right here. I'm really bad at weird shots today. And hookshot this crate over here. Come on. And right in here is a gold Skulltula. You can just barely reach that crate, and it saves a whole lot of time, because it skips going through a few rooms. Now I've got to raise the water level. Crawling Metroid. The item pickup you use does not matter. It's the chest you go in front of that matters. And the only chests that work for light arrows is a heart drop, or like a recovery heart, and boss key. So if the boss key chest was not there, then it would not work. And now there's a blue switch I need to hold down. Right here. So I'm going to use Ocarina items to hold it down and jump over here before the door closes again. That skips grabbing a box from another room and bringing it all the way there, which takes a lot of time. Like, get up here. Oh wow, that was like perfect. Grab this Skulltula. Now I need to raise the water level one more time. I can actually skip this, but because I don't have hover roots, it's faster to raise it. Yes, light arrows with no magic functions as normal arrows. In fact, you're going to see that very soon because when I try to get fire arrows, I cannot shoot the sun with light arrows to get fire arrows. I need to shoot it with normal arrows. And you see how much magic I have right now? I've actually used so much magic. I use so much magic in Water Temple that I really only need to use one light arrow, and then I'm already out of magic and can use normal arrows. So it's kind of like an unintended route thing where I use so much magic in Water Temple that it puts me almost perfectly set up for getting fire arrows. And so that gold Skulltula I got just there, the torch is so close to that gate that you can just hookshot torch from the other side and clip into the gate and get that gold Skulltula. Super easy. And now just straight to the boss room. No, I did not actually get that magic jar. So like the next time I get a magic jar, I'll actually get the full pickup animation. And so here is the best boss key skip in Master Quest, or in any Zelda game really. Light hop, jump slash. Yeah, I routed this basically all by myself. Are you serious? Actually, that's kind of good because I did need to take damage. But I should have taken more damage while waiting because I'm dumb. Yes, I will be going to AGQ and I will be running Master Quest all dungeons. There's a chance I might end up running this category instead, but it's waitlisted right now, which means it's kind of like a maybe. Alright, I need to damage down so I can do this cutscene skip. You're not restricted to one run, but generally they're not going to do multiple runs of the same game unless one category is extremely short. Like, they've done some OOT category plus OOT any percent a few times, because, you know, any percent is hardly anything. Oh god, that's kind of bad. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Please go fast. Oh no. Okay, I made it just in time. If I didn't make that in time, I don't want to think about it. It'd be pretty bad. Yeah, I really should have saved inside Water Temple. I'll definitely do that for safety from now on. Or at least if I were to do this in a marathon. Maybe not for normal runs, because... I mean, obviously I did have quite a bit of leniency there. That Scarecrow is there intentionally if you want to get fire arrows early. So now I need to go inside Shadow Temple. And to get inside, I want to do a seam walk here. Get up there. Why is this so hard? It's not hard. I think I messed up the angle. Okay. Do a ledge clip here. Jump slash past the door. Now I've got to do the new truth spinner skip. This could be bad. This looks kind of bad. I don't trust this. Yeah. I don't know if I should have gone for that or not. I might end up not actually going for this. I'll go for one more time. That's rip. Alright, I'm just gonna push the truth spinner. So I'm gonna go set for Rosewind here and then go to the lower part of Shadow Temple to get 1 gold Skulltula. Oh god, that's really bad. Try not to die. Can I get some hearts? Nope. The Beamos is still shooting. Why is the Beamos still shooting? I could hear it all the way until the room unloaded. So I need to go down to this room. This room, if you watch me do 100%, is probably going to look familiar because there's not a single change in this room in Master Quest. This room is 100% identical to OOT. As far as I know, it's the only Master Quest room that's identical. Or like in-dungeon room. Now I need to go get hover boots, but I'm going to set for Rosewind one more time just so I can get back here quickly. The normal way you're supposed to do that room is you pull a block that's behind a fake wall, and you use the block to stop those falling spike things. And so the path to getting to Dead Hand here actually has a Song of Time block and an eye switch you need to hit, which is why getting hover boots is kind of annoying to get as an adult. Like I mentioned earlier, in an older route we did as child because we could use Slingshot for that, and the Song of Time block just flat out doesn't appear as child. But it's better to just delay hover boots. Hover boots is actually surprisingly less useful in MQ than it is in normal OT. I mean, it's still really useful, but like in OT, it would be madness to even consider skipping hover boots for a category like this. But for this category, skipping hover boots was actually an idea I had that did not actually seem that crazy. Alright, so now to go down to the main area of Shadow Temple and actually get some more gold Skulltulas. There's an invisible chest here with a key, which I'll need. So I'm going backwards through a few rooms here to grab some Skulltulas. Like that was actually a key door, but you couldn't see it because the key was on the other side. I was actually supposed to set that a little bit later, but whatever. And it's very important I get this Deku Nut pot here, because I actually do need Deku Nuts later on. And that's like the only Deku Nut pod that's anywhere near convenient, and it's actually super lucky that that Deku Nut pod is there. And then there's 1 gold Skulltula in here. There's also another key in here. Oh my god. Actually, I keep forgetting to test if I can skip this key, and I don't want to risk it right now, but I think I can actually skip this key. I guess I'll see by the end of the dungeon. Oh yeah, I was supposed to do the bell thing. I forgot. So I actually get to shoot this down normally. Actually, this is probably technically slower. I wonder if I should actually do this or not. Then grab this one Skulltula on the wall here. Final gold Skulltula right here. And now for the BK skip. I'm not comfortable with that. Okay. Really? Okay. There we go. Yeah, that BK skip was pretty awful. I'm sorry. I apologize for my awful BK skip. So one thing that kind of sucks about the new route that does Shadow this early in the run, because we used to do Shadow really late in the run, and we used to have Ice Arrows for Shadow, and Ice Arrows actually have one use, or had one use, and that's for Bongo, and Ice Arrows actually do speed up the Bongo fight, and it's so cool. But unfortunately with the new route, there's no way to have Ice Arrows at this point without wasting a lot of time. so that's too bad. The kill you've seen me do in 100% runs only works on 1.0 and 1.1 versions. And Master Quest is based on the 1.2 version, which has it fixed. Now for the cutscene skip. Now I just wait. If you shoot one of Bongo's hands with ice arrows, then the other hand tries to break the frozen hand free of the ice, and while it's happening, Bongo's eye is vulnerable, and you can stun it instantly. It only saves a few seconds, but it does save time, and it also looks really cool just for the fact that you're using ice arrows on Bongo. So now I'm going to go to Bottom of the Well. Normally you can only do Bottom of the Well as child, but there's some stuff you can do, obviously. I need to do a ledge clip here with this bomb shoe. Oh, I missed it. I was probably a frame early or late? I don't know. Or frame early, I think. This run sucks. There we go. Now I'm in Bottom of the Well, and so wait. Yeah, okay. So normally you can't even do much in Bottom of the Well as adult anyway because there's a crawl space right in front of you. At least in normal OT. But in Master Quest there is, oh my god, please do a weird shot. There we go. There's a re-dead right over here. And you can hookshot to the re-dead past the crawl space. And you can enter the main area of Bottom of the Well. Now it is possible to get into Bottom of the Well. Can I get some hearts? No? Okay. It is possible to get into the main Bottom of the Well in normal OOT, but you have to do a wrong warp. You can't just do something like that. I'm actually going to get the heart over here for safety. I'm going to let this switch while I'm here. Because there's a pretty high chance of getting hit in this room. Yeah, like that. Come on. Let me do a quick spin. Really? This run is pretty awful. What? Did I grab the Skulltula in here? I don't remember grabbing it. Well, we'll find out. I remember killing it, I don't remember grabbing it. Now I'm gonna do a mega slide up to the basement and hit this switch on top of a wood plank. Normally you can't get here without doing some dumb puzzles in the top area, but so that skips a lot of stuff. Long shot the Skulltula from far away. And then the Lens of Truth is over here, around a big pile of redeads. And so there's actually a difference between English and Japanese here just because of the text. On English, this text goes so slowly that as soon as you clear the text box, you get frozen by the redead again. But on Japanese, you have enough time to use Furrow's Wind and warp out. So that's cool. Oh yeah, good split. Actually, I should probably get this gold Skulltula before Lens of Truth. Actually, I don't think it matters. Alright, is that... Okay, I do have all the Skulltulas. Before AGDQ is gonna be pretty much only this, and if I'm still doing just all dungeons, then I'm gonna have to practice all dungeons too. I might do MQ 100%, but I'm not sure. Save just in case. So now in Fire Temple, I want to just get the hammer and then leave. And to get the hammer, it's in the second Flare Dancer room. And to get there early, I'm gonna... Just bed. Okay. So I clipped out of bounds with the like and actually clipped into the room right next to it. Inside a platform where there's... no back wall, so I still had access to out of bounds. But I could super slide past the gates to get into this room early. And so, in normal OOT, you don't get the hammer until very late in the dungeon. But in Master Quest, you get extremely early, right here. And also, doing that thing to get into this room early skips a decent amount. It skips going in the first room with Darunia and getting a key there, and then using that key to go into the lower right room, and then going around the lower right room into this room. So it saves quite a bit. And actually I should unequip Fury Tunic. Good split again. I'm just gonna enter this room for some bomb drops because there's 20 guaranteed bomb drops in here, which is kind of amazing. And bombs are amazing. Now I'm gonna head out. Anyone that thinks Zelda 2 is better than OOT is an actual moron. I haven't added any editors for like 3 years. I have no idea. Any editors I had before are probably like people that don't even use Twitch anymore. So essentially none. Alright, so now it's time for DC. So DC has a few things that are kind of interesting. I get to use hammer and fire arrows a bit in here, which is kind of neat. Also, I can use hammer power crouch stab. So power crouch stab has the same power as the last attack you use, but it also keeps the properties of some stuff, like the hammer. So I can use hammer and then do power crouch stab to use the sword to break rocks, like I just did there. I'm going to try to light this eye as soon as I hit the switch and have them both activate at the same time. I got it. Kinda neat. Wait, no. Then there's these 3 floating torches. You normally are supposed to like push a block and light these as child with deku sticks or something. It's something really stupid, but yeah. Fire arrows are pretty cool. Then there's a Skulltula in this room. I gotta kill all the enemies. No. So you need to go backwards to this Lizalfos room, and then there's a gold Skulltula over here. I'm gonna take some damage from it too. Oh, that was not what I wanted. Oh well. So I need a death warp and save and go back to the title screen. So that my last cutscene is the title screen, which will make the wrong warp work correctly. Still a few more Skulltulas I need to get though. Oh. So this is one of the main reasons I want to get Song of Time in this run. Just for this Skulltula. It's basically this and Forest Trial that are the biggest reasons for getting Song of Time. In the Forest Trial, there's a way to skip it, but it's like a 5-minute trick. Which is also kind of inconsistent. It involves opening a door about 50 times. And getting that Skulltula I just got there without Song of Time is also pretty dumb, because it involves a weird shot, and it's like, you don't actually hookshot the Skulltula, you just do a weird shot under the Skulltula, and then come back up, and you get it. But like, theoretically, it shouldn't even work, because when you do a weird shot, you don't actually go under the Skulltula, only the camera goes under the Skulltula. And so, I don't know how you actually grab the token like that, but... And it's very inconsistent on when it works, and I can never figure out how it would work. I'd rather not add editors. I'll just remind me to do this stuff, and I'll do it. Weird clip works because it kind of ignores rounded collisions, similar to like how ledge clip works and how crooked cartridge works. I can't really explain it more than that. I know. Just, okay, like, actually remind me today and I'll definitely do it. Okay, spam me in Discord. That's fine. Alright, so now I'm gonna wrong warp to Gerudo Training Grounds, and I actually need to get ice arrows from Gerudo Training Grounds. Save just in case I do something stupid. And so in normal OT, you can just weird shot straight to the middle of this room, and that's where the ice arrow chest is, and then you're done. In Master Quest, it's not the ice arrow chest, but it's a switch that activates the ice arrow chest in the room above. And so I actually need to go to that room. So I gotta do a little bit more work than in normal OOT. And so in my old Master Quest All Dungeons and Dungeon Skulltulas run, I did a different route through Gerudo Training Grounds, and there is no reason I should have done that route. Like, the route I'm doing right here is just flat out faster and involves no new tricks, and I'm just really dumb and didn't realize it last time, I guess. But this route is like a minute faster than the route I did before. So that's cool. Hover boots are bad. Could get in a good position there. Yeah, ice arrows are just for the definition, because Gerudo Training Grounds counts as a dungeon, in my definition, because I felt like it. Come on. That guy didn't hit me because he was above me, And so you can kind of cheese the Iron Knuckle to never be able to hit you because he hits past you. Because of that like little slope thing. I missed 3 splits in a row. Amazing. I'm gonna weird shot out of here because it's faster than safe warping. And it also looks cool. Grab some magic. No, I haven't been able to mess with the new Mirror Shield early method. I'll probably mess around with it tonight to see if it's worth it. But I just saw it this morning, and I really wanted to do runs today and not wait on that. And I doubt it saves a huge amount of time anyway. If it does save time, it's probably relatively small. No, you don't do Guerrilla Training Grounds in all dungeons. The only reason it's required in this is because I decided the definition for this should require everything that is changed in Master Quest, or every area that has differences in Master Quest, and Guerrilla Training Grounds has differences. Wow, I'm bad. How did that fail? That looked good. Oh my god, this could be really bad. Please, Hess. Why am I failing? Epic. Whatever. So when you die in the desert, it actually gets rid of all the desert dust windy thing. Which is kind of neat. Are you kidding me? Wow. So standard mirror shield hover, but the Spirit Temple route is going to be a bit different. I'm going to have to set Furrow's Wind in here. And then I'm just going to go back down and enter Spirit Temple normally. I can't really do anything in the upper part of Spirit Temple right now because every direction basically requires a key. And I don't have any keys. So I'm just going to set Furrow's Wind there so I can come back quickly later. That bomb shoe is going to break a rock up on the ceiling. And there's 4 switches I need to hit to make some chests appear. Or actually, okay, there's 2 chests I absolutely need to make appear. And then 1 chest I don't really need, but I'm going to get for safety. There's 2 bomb shoe chests and 2 key chests. The chest that just dropped the rupees and the chest I shot with the bow both have keys. And the other one has, or wait, one of them has bomb shoes, I think. Whatever. Point is, I'm getting 2 keys and 20 bomb shoes. Don't pause, what am I doing? And now, there's a quick way to get to the main room of Spirit Temple here. If I just weird shot here. I need to do a weird shot with the bow and shoot this switch. That'll drop a chest, and then do a weird shot with hook shot. Come on. And then this chest also has a key in it. Then go to the main room. Wow. Yes, the meme room. Oh my god. I hate the fact that they put these pillars here. It seems like such a pointless difficulty thing. Cool. Anyway, that box is to hold down the switch for this door. So I can get up here, and there's a gold Skulltula in this room. Right up on this platform. Now I can skip all the puzzles in this room and just warp out of here. Back to the upper adult side. And so this Iron Knuckle, you actually don't need to kill a Master Quest. For some reason, the door is just open. And you're free to just leave that room, even during the fight. The boss key is right in the room across from me, but I'm just gonna skip it. So this room was very annoying to find a strat for, because you have to get 5 silver rupees while climbing this wall. There's a pretty neat strat for it. I'm gonna hookshot right above this 1 rupee, then jump slash, and get 2 rupees while falling, and then get this last rupee on my way up. Thanks for the 17-month resub, Blarg Meow. And so in this room, you're supposed to use the Iron Knuckle to break these throne chairs or whatever. But there's a pretty wide gap you can just hookshot through to grab the Skulltulas. Kind of funny how easy it is. And now for the good old BK skip. That's gonna be messed up. And so you may have noticed that I still had 1 key left. That's for after I beat Twinrova, because there's still 2 more gold Skulltulas to get, but it's actually faster to get them later. I should have pressed the fish. I forgot about that. I should actually use bomb chews to lower my health for safety. I don't think my bomb count is that bad, but I also want to be safe with it. Rodner. Really? Are you serious? Fantastic. Ooh. The double. 2 quick ones. Please move. Okay. Unfortunately, this pace is not insane. Thanks for the 5-month resub, Dave boy. But now for the cutscene skip. Now there's 2 last gold Skulltulas I need to get over here. And I get to use a really neat trick for it that is never used in normal OOT. The fish was for the Ocarina items glitch, which is what allowed me to gain control while the blue warp was going. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is drop the fish and catch it. And this time I'm going to do the weird camera glitch you may have seen me doing 100% in Fire Temple. But I can also use it to play songs while moving. And so I need to play Zelda's Lullaby to get out of this room. But that's not really why I want to use it. Why I want to use it is in the next room. So this room, there's supposed to be this really big puzzle that you are supposed to use all of the Grey Note songs for, except I think Song of Storms, to open that gate right there. But by using that trick, you can automatically make staff notes appear by walking onto it. And so if you just like grind up against the gate it'll immediately make the staff note thing come up and skip the whole puzzle and get that gold Skulltula really quickly. Also, I had to use the Ocarina there. It looked like I just kind of wastefully used the Ocarina one time. That's because if I didn't use it there, it would actually soft lock. I don't quite understand how the soft lock works, but I have to use the Ocarina before I grab the gold Skulltula, or else the game will soft lock after I grab the gold Skulltula. And now I need to, once I'm in Fire Temple, I need to just die. So I can go back to the title screen, and I need the title screen to be my last cutscene for the wrong warp that I'll be doing later on. Or else the game will crash. Yes, I picked up the Skulltula. I am dumb. That gets me every time for some reason, even though I know it's there. I do read the chat. It's just harder to read the chat when it's my first time doing a run because I'm still not used to all the places I'm able to look at chat. I should also equip Goron Tunic. Plus, I'm also focused on commentary a lot of times when I'm doing my first run of something. Again, I can crouch stab that switch because of power crouch stab with hammer. Really cool. Okay, that's true. It is also hard to read chat when it's really stupid and stuff. So Fire Temple is another really cool dungeon in Master Quest. Got a lot of neat tricks to it. There's actually a kind of clever puzzle here where you have to light this torch to open this gate. Nose of all. I've tried. I don't know why it doesn't work. I guess it's just positioned just in the right way so it doesn't work, but no. You actually have to time your jump onto the block there because there's a fire circle surrounding it, and if you just try to jump on it, you'll get hit by the fire circle. Another good weird shot here for the shortcut, since there's a bunch of crates over there. Weird shot is a lot more useful in Master Quest than in normal OOT because in Master Quest, for some reason, they decided it was a good idea to throw around lots of crates and torches, mostly just for like decoration, but they end up being really useful for weird shots, and that's why weird shots are so much more common in this category than anything you'll see in normal OOT. There's a hammer switch behind that wall. You can just hammer through and skip actually blowing up the wall. Oh, this trick is really cool. I love this trick. So you're supposed to grab a box all the way from the other side of the room, carry that box to that switch, and hold down that switch with the box. But the switch is so close to the door that all you have to do is walk off the switch and hit A right in front of the door. And you have plenty of time to do that. Now I need a hookshot up here. There's some gold Skulltulas up here, or a gold Skulltula up here. Here's another hookshot only switch. I actually do want to grab this fairy because my health is... I'm very likely to die if I don't grab that fairy, basically. Just because I'm going to have to do a jump down in the next room and take a lot of damage. Plus, I'm pretty likely to take damage from a Skulltula here. So, in this room, you're generally supposed to do this puzzle twice, where you have to hit that switch and then go climb to the top and hit a different switch. This might not work. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, what I was trying to do, you're normally supposed to go up that room twice, and I was trying to skip it and only do it once if you're fast enough. But it is kind of hard to do it fast. Because you have to aim your hook shot really quickly there. That should work. And then normally what you're supposed to do is hit another switch up here, that hammer switch right there. And that raises a... That raises another hookshot target up here. And then what you're supposed to do is like hookshot that target as soon as you hit the switch. Luckily there's a fairy right here. Please come over here. Come on. Okay. And then fire arrows save a lot of time here. There's normally supposed to be a puzzle where you have to light a torch and then shoot an arrow through the torch, but if you have fire arrows, you can skip that whole thing. I think that's probably intentional as well, but I'm not sure. And then here there's like 3 gold Skulltulas all grouped up pretty close to each other. Why am I pausing? There's 1 gold Skulltula in this room. It's just straight away, no puzzle in here. And then if you stand in a specific place on this pillar, you can hookshot up to the ceiling and kill a gold Skulltula and grab the token. And that skips a huge trick going up to the very top and then going a few rooms through. This Skulltula is kind of dumb to grab because the ceiling is kind of blocking you. Oh my god. There we go. And that is all the gold Skulltulas in Fire Temple. Then now it's just time to go to the boss. The boss key skip right here. Come on. Let's spawn you hammer. Yes, this is GameCube. There is only one version of Master Quest, and that is on GameCube, except for the 3DS version, but that's considered a different game. If you ever want to know if it's GameCube, just look at the B button. B button is always red on GameCube. And so for Volvagia, I can use the Deku Nut and Bomb Chew strat. Yeah, you just jump slash and hold forward. You also want to hold Z too. Although you could do it without holding Z, but then you also have to not jump slash. And just manually move in the air. And so now I'm going to do a wrong warp. I'm not going to do the traditional wrong warp to Forest Temple. I'm actually going to wrong warp to Ganon's castle from here. Thanks for the 4-month resub, Greg. Yes, Real Ego, but in most categories you won't have the Deku Nuts and Bomb Chews to do it. But when you do have them, when you do have the spare Deku Nuts and Bomb Chews, it's faster. Alright. Now I'm in Ganon's castle. So the trials are also required for this category, and the entire reason I wanted to wrong warp to Ganon's castle is for the trials right here, since I'm not ready to go to Ganon yet. And the trials are pretty neat in you. So in this room I want to do a weird shot to Gibdo. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just gonna play this safe. I think this is how it works normally. Okay. I actually don't remember how to do this the normal way, so I was just hoping that was it. Okay, so my bomb count kind of sucks. Wait. So you get the gold gauntlets in the spirit trial here, which is why I do them first. Otherwise I would have done the spirit trial last. The gold gauntlets are pretty important. I need to remember I don't need these. Actually no, I do want the nuts. Yeah, this run is definitely marathon safe. There's nothing too bad about this route. I mean, there's a few things I'd probably want to do safety saves for, but with safety saves, there's nothing very risky. The trials are required because I decided the definition of this run should include everything that's different in Master Quest, and the trials are different. No, the OOT category at AGDQ this year will be Master Quest All Dungeons. And it might be this category. Right now this category is waitlisted, which just means it's kind of a maybe if people drop. This could be bad. Get up there in time. Okay, good. I want to get up there quickly so that I can grab the key before the fan starts another cycle, or else I have to wait. The trials actually have a key system that actually like goes through all of the trials, unlike in normal OOT where it's only for, I think, the light trial. Just gonna wait for this guy to stop looking. I should have equipped light arrows. Yeah, I really hope it is DDM that gets in. Actually, since I'm... Oh my god. The pauses are so bad. These equips trigger me too, believe me. I promise that I will have them down soon. I probably should have waited for that equip later. Movement triggers me too. I estimate that the new route and new tricks save about 10 minutes total. Oh. Yeah, I've played Project Third Quest. It's really good. And I really hope it finishes and continues being as good as what the first demo was. Those quick spins were to time the platform moving back. So you won't have to bother using Lens of Truths. That was a pretty good shadow trial. No, I am very glad that I skipped 420. Skip all the memes. I actually could have made the platform in time. I usually never make the platform in time, so I just don't even bother going for it. Run with that more. Oh no. Okay. Oh my god, that was weird. That platform is always very weird. Sometimes I'm on the right cycle and sometimes I'm not, and if I'm not, I'm really scared to go for it, but I had to go for it there. What made me want to start speedrunning OOT is a long time ago I used to look up glitches for my favorite games on the internet. And because I always thought glitches were just really cool, and then one day I found out that people use glitches to go fast in games, and I thought, whoa, that's really cool that glitches can be used for something and not just like messing around with. So then I'm like, dude, that's really cool. I want to do that. And then my favorite game turned out to be the glitchiest game of all time. That was a nice coincidence. Thanks for the 2-month resub, Wolf. I'm pretty sure the first glitch I ever found out about in OT was bottle duping. The old method of um, swinging the bottle and then flipping over it. Yeah, Glitchymon, I actually wanted to do that, but it's slower because it's best to equip on the light arrow shoot. And because Link has to put away the bow immediately, when equipping over it, you can't do it like that, so kinda sucks. Well, I actually have to enter Ganon's tower here to play a warp song, because warp songs don't work in the main area, in the main trials area. I don't know why, it's kinda dumb. But now it's time for Forest Temple. The Forest Temple is pretty short, actually, because we skip bow. It's pretty short in a cool way. Because you get all the Skulltulas super fast. I'm still not sure what the plan is after this. I might just do other normal OOT categories. I'm probably gonna stick to MQ until AGDQ, no matter what. And then after AGDQ is either TP or normal OOT categories. And then Hundo needs to come sometime later also. I don't know if I want to do TP before Hundo or what. I really do want to go back to TP, but OOT there just is always something else I need to do in OOT before TP. So there's these blocks that are supposed to block you from going here early, but there's a fairly large gap allowing you to hookshot there early. If I can get to this area early. Then there's a gold Skulltula down here. Oh wow, I've never actually taken damage from that fall. I'm pretty sure that gold Skulltula is actually required in normal gameplay. I don't think you're able to skip it because of the puzzle you need to do in that room. And you're required to hookshot up there. So that's all the Skulltulas in Forest Temple. Definitely the fastest dungeon, besides like maybe Bomb of the Well. Oh my god, my health is so bad. Oh jeez. I completely forgot about my health. It's a really good thing I grabbed that extra bomb chew chest in Spirit Temple now. Mess it up. Okay. Wait, Rodden, are you talking about unfreezing King Zora or getting Zora Tunic from King Zora when giving the Eyeball Frog? Because if you want to get the Zora Tunic while giving the Eyeball Frog, you need to be on the stairs, not at the top of the altar, and then give the Eyeball Frog and untarget, or give the prescription and untarget at the same time. And if you're using hold targeting, you just have to let go of hold before he gives you the item. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Okay, I saved it. Oh, why it works? It has something to do with messing with King Zora's flags. Like, his flags are different, like, depending on where you are and targeting him and stuff. I don't know the exact details of it. This is probably my only run of the day. I should probably get a bomb drop before going to Deku Tree. I don't think I need one, but it's probably safe. Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna go grab one from the bushes near the house and to do the mega jump, but I don't need to do that now. So now it's time for the final dungeon, the Deku Tree. So doing Deku Tree as adult with a bunch of items is really good. Fire arrows are extremely useful in here. Long shot is useful, bombs are useful. It's just overall so good to do Deku Tree late. There's a gold Skulltula. Are you serious? Please hit the rock. Whatever. I don't know why, but sometimes that bomb just misses the rock. It's supposed not to. Like, my setup, I'm pretty sure I do the same setup every time. And sometimes it just doesn't hit, and I don't really understand why. Nice. A Pasher, I'm not sure. I think it's more of a time thing than a when it gets beaten thing. Please stop having the worst hitbox ever. Alright, that should be 44 gold Skulltulas. Alright. And that means I've gotten all the gold Skulltulas in all of the dungeons. Oh. I get to do a cool trick here. There are 2 cool tricks in a row. So I need to go to Goma now, and I can't get through this crawl space obviously. But I can weird shot through. And I can also skip the web with it. Oh, and I also need to equip High Shield. Now this room is gonna look really weird if you've watched any percent. Oh my god. And I get to use hammer to skip the last scrub. There is a way to use the hammer to make all 3 scrubs go up at once, but I don't understand how to consistently do it. And there have been people have claimed to make setups and they don't work. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure I tried some setup. I'm not sure if it was SVAs or not, but it didn't work for me. Oh yeah, obviously it wouldn't work in MQ. Well, I mean, it didn't work in normal OOT for me either. But yeah, I guess an MQ specific one would need to be made. And so I gotta do a double KO here because I need to go back to the title screen for this wrong warp to work. This wrong warp is actually kind of weird because in normal OOT, or like as child, this wrong warp does not work if the title screen is your last cutscene. Like anyone that's tried practicing, wrong warp on console or like as child knows that it doesn't work like that. Oh my god, I'm bad. But as adult, the title screen works if you pause in Goma's room. And so I'm going to need to pause in Goma's room. And there's my pause. I should have equipped fish in here, but I was dumb. Oh my god. I think it's kind of cool that you actually wrong warped to Ganon's castle twice in this run. Once for Ganon and once for Trials. Okay, I can't do that setup. I'm pretty sure Ganon's castle lags more on GameCube than any other version, and I'm not sure why. But it's really dumb. Oh, I didn't get the double kiss. Dang, I'm gonna barely miss sub 310. It's gonna be like 310-10 or something. There is nothing wrong with the kiss setup. If you are triggered by the kiss setup, you need to stop being triggered by the kiss setup. And what is wrong with the easy way? And why is it not the more efficient way? Are you against efficiency? I have to switch to the high lane shield because of the Deku Scrubs at the basement in Deku Tree. Because Mirror Shield, even though it is a Mirror Shield, it does not reflect the nuts. Only high lane shield does. Wow. I was able to keep the Master Sword by super sliding into the cutscene. If you super slide into the cutscene and hold up your shield through the entire thing, it actually skips the trigger that makes you lose the Master Sword. And that's really good because the Master Sword does regular damage to Ganon, whereas all other weapons are reduced to 1 power. Boo. Alright, so this run was absolutely terrible and still beat my other PB by 2 minutes. So I'm pretty sure sub 3 is possible. Gonna go for that sub 3.